Can you imagine? That's all I bought for January. I'm so proud of myself. No socks, no watches, nothing. That's all I bought for January. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a sit down video in a while, so this is really great. So how did my no buy, low buy January go? So I have a list of no buys, and then I also have a list of low buys. And I did say in my previous video that abstinence is my superpower. So it's not been difficult. It's not been like dieting. You know, like when you decide you want to diet, that's when everything looks really yummy. But no, I just went by it really easily because I'm not one person who buys food out there every day. I don't necessarily spend a lot of money during the month. I do not use a credit card. I do not use a debit card. So it's very easy for me to curtail my spending without even thinking about that. But I did buy some things, and I wasn't, bothered about the fact that I bought things because in as much as I was having a no buy, I kept to the plan not to buy certain things. So a very nice black and white Armani bag. I put it in my cart, and then I thought, why do you need that bag anyway? And the nice thing is when you swipe, you see the bag, then you swipe, and then or you carry out, you kind of like do a search for what the bag looks like on someone. And when I looked at it, it was another small bag, and I thought, why do you want the small bags that you don't even put anything in there, and you have big bags that can carry your living room, your kitchen, your toilet? So I left it in the cart. The next day, first thing that popped up as soon as I signed into my computer was this bag. It was still there. Within the hour that morning, it was sold out, and I was like, good for whoever bought it. But I can tell you that that bag saved me a lot of money. That's another thing that I would have had in my house, sitting down doing nothing. By all means, if you have the money and you want to buy these things, buy them. I got to a point where I was buying them to reward myself for very hard work, and then I ended up just having a lot of things that I do not need. So for me, it's a no buy year when it comes to bags, to shoes, and to certain clothes. But I did say to you that when it comes to work clothes, I would buy certain things. So yes, I bought a white shirt, and I kept that white shirt. I think I bought something else that I ended up returning. I haven't really bought a lot of things. Today I went past TK Maxx. I just thought I would have a short break today. Sadly, my client was buried today, so today was quite a day, really, quite a day, because that's the thing when you do the private law work, you kind of like get to really know your clients. God rest their soul. I have lost other clients as well, and it's always very sad. And in passing, I would say if law is something you want to do, then you want to do the right area of law, the area of law that gives you peace, rather than just, I want commercial law. Practically, people are just saying that these days. And I want to work in the city, which is a good thing, by the way. But I like, like the intimate connections with my clients. And please don't read anything into that when I say intimate connections. Like, I like the one-to-one connections with my client, looking after them, and that thank you that comes from them, and the thank you that comes from me as well is just priceless. So in going past TK Maxx today to take a break, I found this cup. This is something that I bought today. I wasn't trying to show you, but when I sat down and decided I might do a video, I just thought, wow, this cup is in front of me, might as well show you. And the reason why I'm showing you this cup is because I save a lot of money by shopping for things out of season. So some people would buy winter things in winter. They would buy trending things during the period when it's trending. I've learned not to do that. I have a lot of Chloe bags that I have never worn, that I might never wear, and they're really out of date. I also have Ferragamo bags that are out of date, which I don't mind because I like Ferragamo bags. So the older, the better for me. But my point is, these things lose their value. They are not like Chanel bags or Hermes or whatever is out there that people buy these days, because I'm not buying any bags anymore. maybe sometime in the future I will reward myself if I know what I want. But even the bag that I bought last year, I haven't worn it. I spent so much money on that bag. Still gives me satisfaction, still gives me happiness, but I haven't worn it. It's sitting there. And then, believe me, I'm the kind of person who will bring out that bag in the next 20 years, God willing, that I'm alive then. And then people are like, what bag is this? Is this from a museum? So my point is, why are you buying these trends? Who are you trying to please? Like, why buy trends? If you want to buy something, just buy it. And that's me. Don't buy it because other people are buying it. So the clothes I have today, I can wear them tomorrow. I can always pull out this jumper if it's buried red next year again. Or I can pull out this part of my jumper, which is pink, if it's pink that, you know, is in vogue next year. If it's gold, I can wear gold earrings. So we're really just recycling things and thinking, oh, we're buying the trends, you're wasting money. So I buy my summer things in winter, and I buy my winter things in summer. I buy my Christmas things after Christmas. So today I bought myself a little tree, and guess how much I paid for it? I paid £3. The reason why I bought this tree is because long time ago, many years, there was a tree that we got for £70. It was quite pricey at the time. It was a snow, what would I call it, a fluffy looking tree like this, and it was something that I liked. And then I cannot find that tree. Well, I said if I see a tree like that, I would definitely buy one. And then I saw another tree which I never bought, and I kind of like regretted it. This tree, I like it, and I think that I'll be able to bring it out in Christmas and just put on the table because I like the small decorations at Christmas. So I've got space, by the way, and it's not like my roof is falling down, so I can always put it in there. But if you don't have space, and if you have to keep cleaning the clutter that you're keeping for another season, then maybe that style of buying is not for you. Same thing if you're buying bulk stuff like I buy. Sometimes you just spend time, you know, decorating the things that you bought, cleaning it, and it just takes away your peace, and you're thinking, why didn't I buy a loaf of bread when I needed it, rather than buy 5 loaves of bread because I don't want to make another trip, you know, to the shop, or because 5 loaves of bread cost less than 1 loaf of bread, but then I spend like 5 hours cleaning around 5 loaves of bread. You understand? So sometimes bulk buying doesn't work as well, but I like to buy a bulk. The things I bought in December, we still have them. I haven't shopped in January at all, and today is the last day of January. To be clear, that we bought things like fresh salads, fresh fruits, milk, bread, you know, things that you have to buy fresh. Except for that, we did not buy dry foods, which I would normally just buy for the sake of buying, even though I know that we have loads at home. So just really emptying your cupboard, emptying your pantry, and seeing what's there just really saves you money. The reason why I bought this cup is because the other day something spilled in my car. I normally will have cacao. I've been finding that I've not been having cacao because I've not been finding the right cup to put my cacao in and put in the car. If I want to drink my green juice, my cacao, if I want to drink anything that's very healthy, like protein shakes. Oh, I do not like protein. My relationship with protein shakes is something else. I buy them, I put them in the water, and then I chuck them down the sink. But then I found that if I put them in the car when I'm driving, I always drink them before I get to work. Same thing like if I sit in my car between my house and work, I get a good prayer time. So I'm trying to form these habits, and they have been working well for me, but then I've not been finding the right cups. So I think the cacao poured in the car, oh my nose is something else. I inherited my mother's nose smell, or my sense of smell. I can smell stuff from afar. And I just kept thinking, like, when would this smell finish? My husband took my car to be cleaned. I cleaned the car myself. Oh my God, this smell would not leave. And I was like, I'm going to buy the tallest cup, you know, that never spills when I go over a bump and everything. So that's my cup, and it cost me £2. I also bought one for my son because my son likes this cup. We do have lids at home. This one was £1.75. No, £1.10 actually. And then I bought myself 2 carrier bags. Don't ask me why, but I used them, and so these were like £1.10. Do you see, like, these are just basic stuff, but my whole point is I was very conscious of spending in January. I also got myself 4 high neck jumpers. One jumper was £100 each, but I bought it in the sale at the reduced price of £10. Someone actually got these jumpers for me. So at the end of the day, that was quite a good thing, even though I did not pay. Let's just say that I ended up buying four for someone else. So in a way, it felt like I paid for some jumpers. But that is one thing that I noticed. I got a lot of pleasure from actually giving to people in January. I do not want for people to forget that giving is very important. For me, I give to God and I give to human beings, and I notice that I always get blessed in return. So when I watch these videos and people are not giving at all or do not see giving as one of the things that they should put on their list, I always think, no, that's not the right way to go. I do not think that it's appropriate to go for someone's party or to go for a wedding or anything and not get them a gift. I think that's just stinginess. I don't think that is saving, because whatever you give, you will get back. I also bought myself a lipstick. It was for £1.50. I decided to buy it because when I was in university, I used to like the Max Factor lipstick. My daughter turned around and said, "Mom, you're buying stuff, but you got a low buy here." She's 8 years old. Oh, and that really tugged at my heart. And you know that when I then saw a nice designer bag and I put it in my cart and I turned around and saw my daughter by me, I just like shot that page, because she watches these videos, she sees me make them, and I'm teaching her how to be financially responsible. I'm teaching my children as well how to invest, how to save. And with her saying to me in the show, don't forget that you're on a no buy year. And I said to her, these are essential stuff. We need bleach, we need spray, we need all of this. These are essential stuff that are needed to keep the house clean, to keep you safe as well. And she was like, yeah, so that was a nice conversation with her. So when I put this bag in my cart and I looked at the amount, I minimized the page so quickly. And then I thought about it and I was like, if it's something that I cannot buy with my daughter sitting there, then definitely I'm not buying it. I ordered a shoe in December and it came the day before yesterday. And when I looked at the shoe, I was like, who even wants a burgundy shoe? I bought that shoe just because I saw another friend. Hi, Tayo. She had a burgundy shoe. And I thought, but why do I need one? The trend is passing and I really don't need this shoe. So guess what? I'm going to be returning the shoe. And I just convinced myself that it wasn't my size, even though I hadn't tried it. Obviously, the shoe is my size. Well, I was like, well, it's going back to the shop. So it was more of a low buy for certain things and then a no buy for other things. And I'm quite happy with the way that it went. I was talking to my friend and I just thought it'd be nice to, go out and, I said to her, would you like to have lunch? And we ended up going to a place called Tasties. And so I bought, if you're Nigerian, you know what this is, but this is like a leafy moi moi. It's like a bean cake thingy. And then I bought meat pie. I ended up buying 2 meat pies. I bought one in Tasties. Tasties is the name of the shop. And then I bought a second one when we went into a new shop that somebody just opened. And I felt like, it wasn't just nice that we went there and said hi and then we did not buy anything. I just wanted to encourage the woman. And she was so happy. And she ended up giving us like peppered meat and all of that. It was nice. I spent a nice time with my friend as well. So that's all I bought for January. I also got myself 4 high neck jumpers. And in the end, it turned out that somebody paid for my 4 high neck jumpers. And now that I think of it, it's funny because I said this before and I'm redoing this video and I didn't even think about it, that somebody bought me 4 high neck jumpers, my husband, by the way. And I had bought somebody 2 jumpers the other day. So it's a coincidence. So I know that my husband's money is my money as well. But that was something that I looked out to buying. I was quite happy to spend on these jumpers because I get quite cold easily and I always have to up my vitamin C, look after myself, get some good sleep. And I've not had a cold in a long time. But then because I took out my braids and because my hair has been knotted, I had a lot of liquid on my hair and that just gave me cold. So it was nice to have high neck jumpers to keep me warm. So the other day I went bean shopping and I bought a full price bean and I liked it. But I also thought that I would like to get that kind of bean as well for when I sit close to paperwork, because we're normally shredding. But I thought, what about like little things I have to put in the bin? Why do I have to get up to go to the bin? Anyway, I found this bin in TK Maxx for £1.70. Nothing wrong with this bin. I'll show you why this bin was reduced. In the shop, this is the way I found it, and they wrote on it that there was something wrong with the lid. So the bin was £42, and then TK Maxx was selling it for £15, and I bought it for £1.10 actually. And guess what? The bin shorts. What the shop hadn't realized, I think, because it was in the yellow seal, was that this bit was there. So once you put that there, the bin just closes. So this is £1.70. I mean, this is a bin. Like, what else do you need a bin for? You don't need a bin to swallow your money. So this is going to be sitting by me. It's something that I already wanted to buy anyway. It's been really nice talking to you. Thank you so much for watching. It's been really nice seeing you again. I'll see you in my next one. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. You know I want to read from you. I'm going to be very consistent, so it'd be nice for us to, have a chat from time to time. I'll see you in my next one.